Hi, this is Travis Moore, and we're just finishing up week 5 of the legislative session. So we are now more than halfway through. Both the Senate and the House remain far apart on the condo bill, the main condo bill that we've been talking about. They started meeting, though, as we discussed that they were going to be doing last week. They did, in fact, meet this week, and now the staffs are meeting, and now they're trying to get these bills reconciled. And I do think we're going to come to an agreement on some things. There's some things in the Senate bill that we like, we think are better. There are some things in the House bill that we like, and we think in those areas that they're in a better position. I think in all as it relates to associations, there's probably more imbalance that we like with the Senate bill. But we don't have to just pick one or the other. They need to work them out. So they've got to be identical. So we're picking parts of the bills and trying to get the best product for associations and for certainly the volunteers and boards that serve communities. So we will make sure that we end up with the right product. I think we'll start seeing some language that we'll be evaluating at the beginning of the week. Again, the principals met, the legislators met again today with their staffs to try to work out some of the details and take some of the input that we'd given to them and work on some language. So we'll get some of that on Monday, and then be able to kind of analyze it. And I think we'll start seeing these bills move to their second committees of reference. They each have two more committees of reference to get through. And we'll see that happen into next week. So stay tuned, stay focused. Again, a lot of the other bills that we had some concerns about are not going to go. We've reached that point in session. If they haven't made it through or started it through any of their committee process, it's highly unlikely that they'll go. So I think we're in good shape there. I don't think we'll see a lot coming out that we'll have to be too concerned about as it relates to HOAs, as it relates to construction defect. The My Safe Florida Home program now in each chamber just still has one committee of reference. It's the last committee of reference in each chamber. They're still a little different, not far, but those are going to be able to be in a much better position to where associations won't have to get 100% of the vote to take access to those grants. They won't have to be so kind of prescriptive as it relates to the money. They'll be able to get kind of that max $175,000 per association matching grant program without saying, oh, it's this piece for a roof, this piece for windows and doors. They'll be able to say, hey, we just need a roof, so let's use all of it for a roof, etc. So that is going to be in a much better place for us. And then most importantly, we just need to work on the budget to get the increase of the amount of money in the program up from where it was, because it just is not enough to meet the need. So stay tuned, stay engaged. The work that you're doing on the grassroots level and the grass top level is really helping. It's all part of that process, and it helps us as legislators hear from you. So keep that up. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week. Bye.